Yeah, it's been the last 24 hours has been chaotic. Obviously, you guys know we're dealing with the fires, but I think the major thing is, we're dealing with the situation the right way. Obviously, we're prioritizing our safe and our safety and our health first, which is important. And Coach kind of talked about it today. As long as we have the people in a building, it kind of gives us a sense of security and calmness. Um, Prayers to everybody that's affected by the fires. I know our community is doing a good job, especially with the Rams trying to reach out and give support to the families in need. But it's a tragic situation. Obviously, the people that do need help, I hope they get it. And I hope the Rams do everything they can to help the people in the community.
But you also know that as a player, you can provide a little bit of relief just for a little while.
Yeah. Best foot forward Monday night. And that's something now it's really bigger than just a game for us now. Obviously, since we're dealing with the fires and the tragic incidents that are going on, we're playing really for our community. We always play for our community. We play for, the logo on the front and the logo on our helmet. But to see the community impacted, for us to go out there and play well, will give the city hope.
Just as someone who's from the region, went to school in LA, what has this been like for you just on a personal level?
Yeah, I dealt with fires in 2018, 2019. I don't know if you guys remember the Skirball fires right down there by the 405, and that was pretty massive too. It kind of looked like hell on earth, honestly. If you saw the videos. And I was at UCLA at the time, and we had to. I don't think we had to evacuate, but we had to. Everything was canceled that day. So, I had dealt with it. Obviously, there's been fires maybe every year, every 2 years, but to this magnitude, especially in terms of the infrastructure that's gone down, the family homes that have been affected. I think this one is much more tragic, especially because people are losing their homes. Also, there's, some stuff where people can't get insurance. There's a lot of layers to it that, some people may not see, and sometimes, we as players aren't really, detailed in on. But yes, I have dealt with it. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I'm helping the community by, being a role model, hoping to find outlets where I can reach out and support. And I think it's important, not only as me, as a player, but also, us as a team to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward, whether it's playing or whether it's donating or whether it's giving supplies to people in need. I know there are a bunch of outlets for families that have lost their home for, whether it's Airbnb, whether it's shelters, whether at gyms and stuff like that, but making sure we're spreading awareness of the things that people can get so that they are protected and safe in this moment in time.
As a team captain, you have responsibility without even these kinds of things going on. Going into this game, does it change your role on some level as a captain in terms of keeping guys focused?
I think for me in my position, it doesn't really change. Obviously, you want to remind guys that, when stuff like this happens, it's bigger than the game of football. But at the same time is we can use this game to give, like I said, LA hope. And obviously, this is an important time for us in terms of football. We want to make sure that the players' families are safe, that the players', loved ones are safe. But at the end of the day, we do have to play a football game. We understand that. We've been in close touch with everybody's families, making sure they're safe. Obviously, we have a really great plan to make sure that everybody is in the right spot at the right time. But at the end of the day, it's really just performing well on Monday night to give the city hope, and then hopefully, by God's grace, we'll come back and hopefully have a playoff game here so everybody can, enjoy and see the Rams in person.
Sean talked about addressing the team meeting. What stood out to me about what he said to you guys here kind of week?
It was a great message. He had this little, almost like a snow globe. It wasn't a snow globe, but, it was a half cylinder that had a message in it, and it said, built for this. When you think about it, over the course of this season, we have been through so much adversity. We were decimated with injuries early on. Obviously, we're really healthy now, which is very good. But, the season has been up and down, up and down, up and down. And for that message, for him to show that we're built for this, he kind of gave us the reassurance and the confidence to say that we've been through so much already. This happening, I'm not going to say it's nothing new, but it's not something that we cannot overcome. It is definitely something that we can overcome because of the situation, the adversity that we have already been through. And for him to show that message, it was very empowering. And knowing that, I know the guys are going to be ready to go come Monday night because, like I said and like he said, we're built for everything.
What color?
It was a clear ball.